Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Mike, 180! I got it. Two times. We got four. Jam. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Able to find Shaheen here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Let's go!
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
All right, T, let's try. All right, T.
Red, top.
51's the mic.
Yep.
51's the mic. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Check. 51.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
It's just me and you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back. Attack. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 50, yellow.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a 360. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Red, Right here, guys. Fight.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Put up. 180. Let's go. Hey, ball.
On a first down, Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
That is caught by Cohen. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Mine's 50. Hey, pick your game up. Red. Motion.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Topper!
52.
Here we go, 50, 50.
Alert!
Coming to you.
Again, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So we're going to have a little chess match, huh? I like chess. I play it at least twice a week.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
Hey, ball.
Check your hot read.
Hey, Charlie.
50's the mark.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson.
Stay out.
He's going to be out deep inside the 20 and the 15. A gain of
Only a matter of
13.
time.
It's a first down.
No doubt if you can play like this for 4 straight quarters.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
I
line.
have that patience. And I'm a very patient man, as you can tell by my record. Let's get it.
Trubisky now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Rip it.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Trubisky buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for was the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reast-establish themselves now that they're back on the field.
I love that defense. It's my favorite defense to exploit. So I'm 12 and 0 and 1. I'm gonna exploit the shit out of you.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, Ripley.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. 44's Mike. Check.
Okay.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure, and he's taken down. A bad sack. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
Mike, run. Alert flare.
43.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set down.
Give you a heads up, man. You can't run the same play back to back. So if you're going to run another play in that formation, you got to change the play. I just want to let you know, because I can tell you have a tendency, you're going to want to stick to that cover 4, drop 2, or whatever the hell it's called. So I'm just letting you know, that's what the rules say. If you need me to send them to you, I'm more than happy to send them to you.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Yellow. Target.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Right there. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
Hey, 15.
Shit. Watch safety creeping.
Select.
Deuce.
On the ground with a tight end. And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 41-yard line.
Yellow. Go on. Hey, yellow. Go. Attack.
Alpha.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Let's go, baby. 43. 43. Go. Move there. 58.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb.
Get mad. I just simply said
Downs it inside the
get
5-yard
mad.
line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position,
You sound real emotional right now, man.
Superb. The Bears are ready to go for their
I didn't say anything like that. I mean, if you feel in a certain way, you might want to go take a restroom break and change that tampon.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Let's go. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I did tell you about that cover 4 drop. You can't be running the same play more than can't be. If you're gonna stay in the same formation, you gotta change the play. That's just what the rules say.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go. Come. 51. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You don't want no problem with me.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Right here, guys.
On 2nd down and 4, Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go ahead and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
Motion.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down.
Thank you.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I do like me some Honey Badger.
How about that being his 13th interception of the season, tied for number 2 all time.
And when someone's having a season that fantastic, wouldn't you think you'd have a scouting report that says, don't throw in his area?
I don't think he's cared about the scouting reports all year.
He's found a way to find the football. He's become a true ball magnet.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see
Kelsey,
the
you gotta
ball
hold
coming
on
out
to
of
the
the
ball,
quarterback's
man.
hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Check 37. Check 30. 61. Matchbox.
On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Your trip is here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
I hate how he carried the
they were
ball.
able to exploit right there.
Yellow.
Oh, come on. Sherman, you one of the best fullbacks in the game, bro.
A few inches he needs. He's going to go backwards. Now the Bears going to use the
Run
second
right
of
by
their
you.
timeouts
Make an attempt. At least
as
go
they
at
get
it.
the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
That's money.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Before getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Lock in, lock in.
Slam, slam, slam. Motion.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
Come on, Tariq. Let's go, baby.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Get some blocks. Get some blocks.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, yeah, get it. Turn it, turn it.
Shifts by him.
Out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Nothing
I'm
but
out.
green ahead of him. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Hey, come on,
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They only punted twice.
Come on, Tariq. Come on. Give me another one, baby. Give me another one.
Here's Hill on the return.
Turn the corner. Turn the corner. I couldn't fake him. Good tackle. Good
just
fake.
one more block as it stands. 37-yard return.
Good
And the
save.
Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes
Like
it's
how you
quite a
call your
surprise
offense,
to the
though. I'll
guys
give you
playing
that.
defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
49, check 49.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Switch up, switch up. Slam, slam, slam.
15, 15.
Showing it. Protein spill.
Yellow, yellow.
Delta.
From the 24, Mahomes.
Ah, good hit. Good hit.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Army.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mike is 59. Buds. 59. It's a party now. 59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59.
15.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 7, let's go. I'm going to come back to you. Mike, check, 59. I'm coming for you, son.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now McCoy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. No chance.
Yellow.
58. Box track. 58's the Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I agree on certain aspects of it with you.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Yellow, yellow.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Go 50.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
Check tight. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Check, 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 check. Hey, check 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
God, I couldn't get it off.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Yellow, 480.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Attack, attack.
Check, 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 check.
Okay.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. On second down, it's McCoy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone,
you knocked it down.
but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I'm here all day.
Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. Able to find Shaheen here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Here's Trubisky. Got a man. It's Patterson.
You don't want to do that.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, watch the lane. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, good pitch.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill.
I got him, though.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Good
Well,
pick.
they get a fourth quarter pick.
Oh,
A
okay.
little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. There's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Come on, D.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
That was shotgun handoff to Cohen. About 3 yards there to the 27. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Day, baby. 53's the mark. 53. Check.
Now Trubisky to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Darren Lee picks it, and he is all the way up past the 25. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Check 43! Crunch!
Mahomes going to throw it here.
God damn! Khalil Mack keep coming through there.
Back at the 8-yard line. Khalil Mack, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's get this. Let's get this.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I'm coming. Who? I'm coming after you. 58, boys. 58.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30, 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway.
Yeah, I ran it back.
Just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum.
Yeah, I do all mine, bro. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, I get what you're saying 100%. Sometimes the game just be barely cats out.
We've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
Nah, they ain't gonna. Nah, they gonna have 2-3 guys on him all game.
Kick it away.
He would never be they would never put nobody single coverage on him.
He's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against?
Let's go, boys.
Officials
You're supposed to have 2 or 3 people on there on him.
Hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
If he had that speed, if he had that speed, he wouldn't be what he is.
180! Hey, 18.
Hatch it.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Keep moving. Lock in.
Check 50. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
53's the mic. 50.
Red, up.
Too little, Cap. 53's the mic.
On third down, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,